Hello. I see my friends. Every time I see my friends, my hands say hello. My hands say hello. Every time I see my friends, my hands say hello. Hello. Welcome to Story. I have a story about a walrus. Like this guy, a walrus. And he's very worried. It's the very worried walrus. Are you ever worried? Sometimes I worry. Sometimes I worry so much that I don't want to try things. But it's okay to try new things. Let's see what happens when walrus worries. Very worried walrus. I'd really like to ride this bike, said Walrus, but I'm afraid I'll fall off. What is Walrus worried about? He's worried he will fall off the bike. Oh, no, you won't, said Pig. Don't worry. Is Pig worried? No, the Walrus is. There's a lot to worry about, sighed Walrus. If I fall off, I'll get hurt, and then I'll have to go to the doctor, and I'll need medicine, or bandages, or stitches. Oh, no. Oh, that's silly, laughed Pig. Bicycle riding is fun, and there's no reason to worry. Well, that's all right for you to say, gulped Walrus. You're not about to get on this bicycle. There's so much to worry about when you're up on a bicycle. An awful lot can go wrong. You have to steer and pedal and balance and, you have to look in front of you and on both sides to make sure that no one is behind you and not go too fast and use your brakes. Oh, he's very worried about all the parts of riding a bike. Sounds tricky. And you can still crash and bump and fall and slip and slide and get hurt. What do you think Walrus is the most worried about? I think he's the most worried about getting hurt too. Let's see. Oh, and if I get hurt, they'll have to take me to the hospital in an ambulance. And I can see it now. There's a traffic jam on Main Street and the ambulance is stuck and the driver, he radios the police to send a helicopter to get me. And when the helicopter comes, there's no place for them to land, and so the pilot lowers a rope, and the ambulance driver ties my stretcher to the rope, and the helicopter will go up and up and up and up over the rooftops and towards the river. And there I am, hanging on the end of a rope, attached to a helicopter flying over the water. He's very worried. And then the rope snaps, and down I go, down, splash! I'm in the river, and it's cold, and I swim, He's very worried. And finally, a tugboat passes by and picks me up. But the tugboat is going the wrong way, and by the time I get off, I'm miles away from my house. I don't know what else could go wrong, poor Walrus. He's very worried. And the last train has left. Oh no, he can't ride the train home. And the buses are not running, and I start walking, and it's cold, and it's raining, and it's dark, and my sweater is dripping, and my shoes are going splish, splosh, splish, splosh, and then it starts to rain, and I'm so tired, and it's really dark now, and I'm hungry, and there's nothing around, no houses, no people, nothing, and he is very, very worried. Oh, poor Walrus. I hope his friend Pig can help him. Hey, Walrus, calls Pig. Walrus, stop worrying so much. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining. The flowers are blooming. Think of the fun you'll have riding a bicycle. Walrus looked at Pig, and then he looked at the bicycle. Well, maybe, he said, maybe it will be all right. Maybe it will be. I will try. What's he gonna do? He's gonna try. Good job, Walrus. He's being brave. He's worried, but he's gonna try. He's being brave. Here we go, Walrus. The worried Walrus is being brave. Walrus got on the bicycle. And he balanced, and he pedaled, and he looked ahead, and he looked to the side, and whee! He shouted, "This is fun!" And he went faster, and he looked behind him, and he ran into the tree. Crash! Oh no. Here goes all the things he was worried about. Is it going to happen? Let's find out. Walrus lay on the ground, and he thought about the ambulance and the helicopter and the tugboat. Oh, hey, Pig! Hey, Walrus! Hey, Walrus! Cried Pig. Are you okay? Walrus stood up and brushed himself off, and he looked down at his feet, and he felt himself all over, and he looked at Peg, and he smiled. Don't worry, Peg. I'm fine. Walrus was so worried about so many things riding that bike. Then he was brave, and he tried it anyways, and something did happen. What happened? He still crashed. But did he have to go in an ambulance? And a helicopter, and swim in the river, and get picked up by a tugboat, and have to walk home in the rain for miles all alone in the cold and the dark? No, he was okay. He was worried, but he chose to be brave. Something happened. He crashed, but he was okay. Sometimes we're okay. Good job, Walrus. Good job. The end, the end. The end, the end. The end, the end, the end, the end. The end, the end, the end, the end. See you later.